Long ago, in an ancient world called Eldoria, dragons ruled the skies. They were not monsters, but guardians of the world. The dragons shared their magic with humans, and together they protected the kingdoms from darkness. But peace did not last. A powerful sorcerer named Varkon grew jealous of the dragons' power. He wanted their magic for himself. Using forbidden spells and dark rituals, he betrayed the Dragon Kings and started a terrible war. The sky burned with dragon fire. Kingdoms collapsed, and many dragons were killed. The remaining dragons disappeared from the world, hiding deep within ancient temples. Before the last Dragon King died, he made a prophecy. One day, the dragon blood will return in a new body. When the Dragon Reborn awakens, the dragons will rise again. For hundreds of years, dragons became legends. Magic slowly faded, and people believed dragons were only stories told to children. In a small village near the mountains lived a young boy named Kale. He lived a simple life, helping his parents on their farm. But Kale was different. Every night, he dreamed of dragons flying through burning skies. Sometimes he heard voices whispering ancient words he did not understand. One day, while working in the forest, Kale discovered an old ruined temple covered in vines and broken statues of dragons. As he stepped inside, the air suddenly felt strange. At the center of the temple stood a large stone with a dragon symbol carved into it. When Kale touched the stone, a bright light burst from it. Suddenly, a dragon-shaped mark appeared on his arm, glowing like fire. Terrified, Kale ran back to the village. But he was not the only one who felt the magic awaken. Far away in a dark fortress surrounded by black mountains, the sorcerer Varkon felt the power rise again. He slowly smiled. The dragon blood has returned. He immediately sent dark hunters to find the boy. Meanwhile, an old wandering wizard named Master Orion arrived in Kale's village. Orion had spent his entire life searching for the one from the prophecy. When he saw the glowing mark on Kale's arm, he knew the truth. Kale was the Dragon Reborn. Orion told Kale the ancient story of the dragons and the war that destroyed them. At first, Kale refused to believe it. But when the dark hunters attacked the village looking for him, Kale was forced to flee with Orion. They traveled across forests, mountains, and ancient ruins, while Orion began teaching Kale the lost magic of the Dragon Riders. Kale struggled at first. Magic was dangerous and difficult to control. But slowly, the power inside him began to grow. During their journey, they discovered an ancient temple hidden deep inside the mountains. Inside the temple was something unbelievable. A dragon egg, glowing with ancient magic. The egg had been sleeping for centuries, waiting for the Dragon Reborn. When Kale placed his hand on the egg, it began to crack. The ground shook. A small dragon finally emerged from the shell and looked directly at Kale. The dragons had returned, but this was only the beginning, because Lord Varkon was already preparing for war.